Welcome to Huntsong's tutorials. This is my first time doing anything like this, and I don't have a script, so bear with me. Today, on this video, I'll be showing you kind of the basics of what you should do with your adoptable before you start making markings on it. So first, what you'll need is something like this. You can use the custom generator on Mweor. I like this because it's easy to find everything. It's all the same color, and it's all uniform, and I don't need internet to use it. I will post this in my post somehow. Another thing I use is a list of all the markings on Mweor and the mutations. These are just some newer markings that I keep for myself so I know if I'm updating some old adoptables that these might be markings that they're missing. This is important to keep for all of your adoptables because that way you can keep track of what markings you've done for that set of lines. What you will need as far as a file goes, there's a million ways to do this. This is just what I suggest. You'll need a set of line art, preferably shaded with a base. Oh, I don't have a background on this one. And a background. You can do transparent or solid colors or whatever else you like. There we go. And you'll need, I'll zoom in here. Sorry for the bad quality, these are old lines. So let's see. I call them secondary colors. I can show you what that means. That's the inner eye and the nose and paw pads, or anything that you won't really be changing when you make your adopts. You also need the eye and ear color, which is that. And I often on my adoptables put center points, especially if it's not the same pose as maybe as a liner on Mweor, and this helps me keep my marking straight, so I know if I lined up a marking on these center points, then I can line up another marking and keep them all straight with each other. I'm going to show you how to select and save a selection. This works on Photoshop. I'm sure other programs have this option too. I can't guarantee that though. And this is really important when you're making markings because it'll help you save a lot of time. There's other ways to do this too, but this is how I do it the first time I'm doing it. Let's see. So you want to select the magic wand tool and select outside your lines, and then the select menu, and then you inverse your selection, select menu again, modify, contract by 1 pixel. And then what I do is I zoom in really far and I select the lasso tool and make sure I'm saying subtract from selection, and then I just go around the entire line art to make sure that every pixel is properly selected. That way I don't get any loose pixels outside of my line art. It'll keep everything nice and clean. If you have something like this, you want to make sure that that's not included. Otherwise you'll get loose pixels everywhere. This one looks pretty good. Let's zoom back out. The next step is to go select, save selection, and then you can name that whatever you want. Oops. And now you can come back to that at any time by pressing load selection. Oops. You'll have to click this drop down and then click the one that you saved. There we go. Alright, I think that's everything I do to begin my markings. I put all my markings in a folder to keep them organized. I have a few of them done already. I'll be redoing the tougher ones so you guys can see how that works. See you next time.